Welcome to my boss guide for Genichiro Ashina. I'm doing this guide on PlayStation. Going to start out by taking a Goken sugar. You can use any of these sugars, whichever one you prefer. I prefer Gokens for this because it helps with posture damage buildup. Alright, now jumping into the fight, he's going to start out every time by trying to shoot you with his bow. You just dash behind him and get an attack in. And then it's just keeping the pressure on. He's going to do these jump attacks right here where he slams down and you deflect, and then in the first phase it's always going to be a thrust, so you Mikiri counter it. This fight is mainly about keeping pressure on him. You always want to be attacking or deflecting. He's going to do these flurry attacks here where you can deflect as I just did there, or you can just deflect the first two attacks and then back off, and you can use this time to heal if you need to. He'll also do this attack here where he slides back and he'll jump in the air and shoot his bow at you. You can either deflect these arrows or you can just dash towards him till you get underneath him, and none of the arrows will hit you from there. Okay, now that's the end of his first phase. Now from his first to his second phase, there's no cutscenes or anything, so you just want to keep that pressure on him. Just keep either attacking or deflecting. Now that we're in his second phase, he'll start doing this slam down attack as well like the first phase, but he'll do a swipe after. For this, you want to deflect when he slams down, then you're going to want to jump up over him, and if you can position where you're over top of him, you can hit jump as you're coming down and you'll land on his head and do more posture damage. There, he jumps up in the air with his bow, and there I showed you how to deflect the arrows. You can either deflect them or run underneath, but always keep that pressure on him. Now, this is the end of his second phase. He's going into his third phase. He'll always do this big thrust attack in the beginning of the third phase. You always want to Mikiri counter. So when he does this, every time in the beginning of the third phase, just be ready to Mikiri counter. Then he does lightning in the third phase as well. To counter this, you'll jump in the air with him and hit L1, then R1 while you're in the air. L1 catches the lightning, R1 sends it back to him, and you'll freeze him and be able to get a couple shots in on him. Then he does this like swipe attack where he runs around the back of you. Just jump over it. It's really easy to read. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There might be like another attack or two in there that you didn't see in this fight. But if you just keep fighting him and keep learning these patterns, it's pretty much just like a dance. Just keep fighting him, keep learning, and eventually you'll kill him like this, and it'll be easy. This is my favorite fight in the game. I love this fight. I also like Ishin Sword Saint fight, although it is much harder than this fight. But I hope this guide was able to help you. If it was, please like and subscribe, and I'll try to post more guides like this more often. Okay? Thank you.